The Hungaroring is abuzz with excitement as Formula One returns to Hungary for another round. We first came here in 1986 after construction on this purpose-built motorsport facility was completed. The Hungaroring is one challenging succession of corners and turns. With few straights, it's affectionately known as the go-kart circuit. Drivers will have to find a proper rhythm to make the most of the layout, and for cars, low-speed downforce will be paramount. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder what else is in store for the teams. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's get this underway. Today, we see the culmination of the team's practice efforts translate to the all-important qualifying session. Practice 3 affords the teams one final opportunity to tweak their setups as the drivers get to grips with the tracks every turn. Once they reach qualifying, there simply won't be time to think twice. Drivers will need to outdo one another if they're to climb their way up the grid and secure themselves a solid starting position for tomorrow's race. Here we go, folks. It's time to get started. The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
We saw a reasonably good qualifying performance from Ferrari, and they certainly have a good chance to capitalize during the race. This weekend, Red Bull displayed promise during qualifying. Now they need to capitalize on their grid position and get a good race under their belts. And the sun is shining bright here today. This is perfect weather for teams and drivers alike to show us what they're capable of.
And we're just over 300 kilometers away from the conclusion of this Hungarian Grand Prix. And each and every one of them is sure to be thrilling. As the sun continues to shine, it seems like nothing can dampen the mood of excitement here at the track. Taking a look at Ferrari now. Not as close to the front as they might have wished for, but we know the race order can change a lot during those first few corners. There's the other Ferrari. With a top 10 position on the grid, this race could really go either way for them. Will their hard work pay off today? And here we go, with the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go!
Good job.
Ferrari advance the race position.
So there was a crash.
It's a crash! Let's have a look. Now just take a look at the McLaren. Thank goodness nobody else was involved. That was a big crash. That's going to be a big blow to the team. Will they be able to recover? We'll see. Oh, there's a spin! We can take a look now. Now just focus on the Haas. And there it is. That's where they spin out. Looks like there's been a lockup. Let's see what happened there. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And this, yes, there, that's the lockup. Looks like there's been a crash. Let's take a look at the replay. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And that's an off, and a big off. That sounds like someone's gone wide there. Let's take a closer look. Now just focus on the Haas. They've gone wide. They won't be happy about that. There's been a crash. Sounds like a single car. Here's the replay. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. That crash is terrible news for the team. Seems to have been a lockup. We're just watching the Red Bull. They've locked up, but that could have been much worse. Was that a lockup on the track? Let's have a look. Okay, here's the Ferrari. And there's the lockup. It almost got away from them entirely. The team are devastated. They'll be questioning just what happened out there. Did somebody spin out there? Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And that spin is undoubtedly going to cost them time. Sounds like someone's locked up. We can take a look now. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. It's a lockup, and that could be costly. They've locked up and gone straight on. Now we see the Williams here. Well, they've lost it. They've locked up. We've had a crash. Let's take a closer look. Now we see the Williams here. And there we see the crash.
No!
And that was a bitter blow for the team. With a great overtake. Let's take a look at the replay. Now just take a look at the McLaren. And they clear it. Big move for them and a race position gained. And the team had such high hopes today.
Box now, box, speed confirm. Box.
I think we've had a car run wide. Let's see what happened there. Okay, so there we have the Alpine. Going wide like that could cost them valuable time. I think that was a crash. Let's have a look. Now, just watch the Mercedes here. And that's an off, and a big off. I think there's been a lock-up. Here's the replay. So this was the Aston Martin. That lock-up could have cost them dearly. We've just had a car run wide. We can take a look now. Now let's watch this. The Alfa Romeo involved in this one. They're way off the racing line there. That isn't good. Crashed out! Let's take a closer look. Okay, here's the Ferrari. Goodness me, they're completely off the racing line. Is that a lock-up? Let's take a look at the replay. We're just watching the Red Bull. Oh, and there's the lockup. That's the last thing they'll have wanted. I think someone's run wide. So this was the Aston Martin. And they've gone wide, very wide. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Looks like there's been a lockup. Here's the replay. Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin. And yes, that's the lockup.
Okay, and checkered flag.
Ferrari's driver performed magnificently here. I don't think Ferrari will be too disappointed with that result.
Yes, there's definitely cause for celebration here. This team can take anything that's thrown at them and come through even stronger.
And after this result, the team is fourth in the constructor standings.
Next time, the teams will be adding another year to the legend of Spa-Francorchamps. Anything can happen at the Belgian Grand Prix.